What up, YouTube? What's out and about today? And saw some Series 2. This is the last blaster that I thought I had pretty much wiped that store out of their Series 1 blaster. So, I don't know. Was feeling the itch. Decided to rip. So, here we go. I know I said I was trying to be done with retail. Trying to be done with Series 1. But, I don't know. When you got nothing else to rip, Metal Universe, I haven't found at retail. Did 3 hobby boxes of that. I don't want to rip credentials. I don't know. I'd rather just keep going for young guns, especially since I got the hot hand apparently, pulling 5 Schaeffers. What would I like to get out of this? Another Demidov. I pulled a couple, but like to sell one and get the his canvas. Blackwood, Roman Josie on the glossy. We have Samuel Erson on the tracking system. We have Gabe Perrault on the UD portraits. Markstrom, Quinn Hughes, some base. We'll put all our stuff over there. Do 2 tins and a blaster. It's gonna be a long video, so we'll try to get through it as fast as possible. What do we have? No Dazzler here. We do have a Young Guns. Don't know who it is. Suzuki. Pertuzzi. What do we have? Encore Ivan Demidov. Does that mean that this is another Ivan Demidov? Let's see. What do we have? Ryan Suzuki. Put our Suzuki over here. I'm not like done with Metal Universe either. Like I did enjoy opening that. I've seen somebody do I've seen a lot of people do a lot better than I did on Metal Universe, that's for sure. But still, it was a fun rip. Just maybe wait till it goes down a little bit, you know. Base. Noah Dobson on the Encore. Dylan Cousins on the canvas. Gold Oriented Sidney Crosby. All right, 3 packs down. Should have 1 more Young Guns in here. Very rarely do we see just 1, but it is all year entitled. So, again, green. Let's see what we got. Cannon, Kemper. Is that Kumper? Never seen that dude. Kromachenko. Who do we have here? It's the Minnesota Wild, probably with William. Philip Gustafson. And we have Artemy Levshinov. And Brady Tkachuk, Bustle. Well, those are our Young Guns and our Dazzler from this. I'll keep those to the side. We'll bring them back later. Sleeve these up. And go on with the show. Yo, maybe I'm buying like sleeves that are too small because I don't see people struggling like I do. Sometimes it's no issues, and sometimes I'm struggling like nobody's business. Like that's what I just dropped right there. Here we go. On to a 10. Series 210. We're still searching for the Demidov Young Guns. Even though I already bought my Gritsuk Young Guns on the eBays, wouldn't mind getting one. I want to shuffle these because someone that other creator I follow, Zevry or whatever, Zri, said that you can map it. Like he was basically predicting all the Young Guns was going to be on this side and something else was going to be on the other side or something, and he was right like probably 70% of the time, so I want to be surprised. Okay, let's go. Base, I'll still show you the base. We'll fly through them though. Kirill Marchenkov, Kirill Kaprizov, obviously. I have that jersey, and we already saw our Young Guns. Martin Pospisil on the Flames, Boomtown. Daniil Yarov on the Wild is our first Young Guns. we obviously have a bunch of that. So what do we got? What do we got? My knife was a lot sharper when I started doing these. Gotta send it in. And if you know, you know. Cale Makar, Matthew Schaefer on the portraits. We'll leave that out. This Tristan Lennox card is such a fake out. There's another guy on the island. There's named Max something or other. And every time you see that card, you see the MA, and you see the orange, you're like, oh, I did it. I got a Schaefer. No, you did not. You see, I think by shuffling, put them all in a row, which is exactly what I was trying to avoid, was opening all my Young Guns in one shot and having nothing left to look forward to in the back of the tin. Hopefully this ain't another Young Guns. Yeah, we got 3 inserts here. Ozzy Weisblatt on the glossy. We got Leon Draisaitl on the sizzle reel. Glow Up William Eklund. It's a dope card. It's crazy how much young talent they have over there. Will Smith, William Eklund, Sam Dixon. Like, you know, if those guys turn out. Michael Misa, obviously. Michael Celebrini, so Macklin. So, you know, they got tons of young talent over there. Maybe they'll look like the Canadians soon. And we do have a Young Guns on this one, I think. Encore Patrick Laine, Vibing Philip Gustafson, and we have Jack Williams on the Blue Jackets. Troy Terry, Jesper Bratt, Drew Doughty. Might be done. Might be done. So, yep, guys, I've been pretty dedicated, been good about filming my videos. Have a bunch of them. Zach Heineman on the glossy, Let Them Cook, Alex Ovechkin, and Austin Matthews on the slaps. Been good about getting my content filmed. I have a bunch of backup stuff so I can put it out. Always have something to post. Got my first follower the other day. Shout out to him. I used to have followers and they all left me. This was early YouTube days. So I was doing sneaker reviews. Steve William on the glossy. Speckled Parallel Slaps, Austin Matthews. And Jake Sanderson on the Encore. But, you know, I stopped posting, got busy. Said it in one of my first videos. What ended up happening was I started to get kind of like I am now, where I was like FOMO. Like if I didn't have anything to film, I would just buy it. And then I wanted to film every sneaker, kind of like I'm doing now. Jarrell Slavkovsky's stud. Where like, you know, if something drops, I wanna get my hand in the pot. Like I don't wanna not film a video for a new drop, you know. Noah Osland on the glossy, JT Miller on the slaps, Casey Middlestat on the canvas. It's crazy how many of these canvas cards I have so many of, yet I still haven't got the ones I actually wanted. But yeah, so, you know, I'm like, oh, you know, I really didn't want that pair of sneakers, but I just bought it to film a video of, which I was good about not buying credentials, at least not yet, because some people say it is going to end up going down. Last pack, Will Smith. We have Darcy Kuemper. We have a Daz Outburst, but it's not going to be a Young Guns. Joakim Kimmel on the portraits, and we have Alexander Barkov on the Outburst. Probably the best player I've pulled on an Outburst yet. You know, all my other Outbursts that I pulled are definitely not the quality of Barkov. Not mad at that. These were kind of rando. This wasn't my spot. Like, this isn't my pickup spot for... This wasn't my pickup spot for where I buy cards at. So I was somewhere. I actually just hit a Schaefer at my regular spot, another one. I think my 5th one. So I was like, this spot's got to be dry by now. Like, not that I want to keep hitting Schaefers, but I think I've already, you know, run the well dry over here. So I was out and about in a different city. So I was like, let me just stop in here, see if they got some tins. I picked 2 tins up, tried my luck, figured eventually I'm gonna have to stop getting hits at the spots I've been going to. So tried something different this time. But anyways, I digress. Yeah, so doing the sneaker videos, I was spending more money than I wanted to because I just, dude, I gotta get these. I gotta film the content. I gotta do content. And I got old. It was super time consuming. Filming the video, thinking about what the heck I was gonna say. Also buying them. I was paying extra to get them out early, which, you know, probably still happens in the card game. You know, like if you could get Metal Universe 2 days early, Gabe Berto, no red here, Jay Gensel, and Jonathan Hubbard, which I'm sure happens in this game too. Maybe somebody wants to get his video of Metal Universe out before everybody else does, you know. The one thing that is cool is, like, I'm positive that guys are either sponsored or, you know, for certain card shops, or like, you know, maybe they do their rips. I'm thinking maybe the rips, they're not sponsored, right? Let's say, and this is just me being a conspiracy theorist, I'm not hating either, because I wish this was the case for me. Let's say like a store gives you, they're gonna rip, you know, 3 hobby boxes anyways. Why not give you the product, have you rip it, shout them out, and, you know, you don't really know what's gonna happen to them hits. You follow that creator, but you have no idea where those inserts go after that. Maybe they sell them at that store, so he's just ripping the product for them on camera. He's not spending the 2K, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if that makes sense. Kyle Connor, Winnipeg. We have Andrei Svechnikov on the Hurricanes, and we have John Fredinci. So what I'm trying to say is that, like, he's ripping the product, but he's not, like, financially invested one way or the other, because those cards are going right back to the store, you know? The inserts, sometimes you see people rip, like, you know, a $3,000 opening of, like, the cup or something like that, you know. Brandon Hagel, Aussie Wise Black. Demidov, Parallel Portraits. Colton Dock on the Encore. And again, I promise you, I'm not talking about nobody. I'm not hating on nobody. I wish I could rip product and not have to either pay for it or be sponsored or get a discount. But that's just not the case right now. Maybe one day. Maybe if I stick to it. Cam Fowler, if you know, you know. We do have a Young Guns coming up next. Golden Knights. Jack Eichel. And we do have another Ben Kendall. We got about 5 Ben Kendalls now. No exaggeration. I think those like maybe like a $20-something card, low 20s. If I ever wanted to sell them, I guess I could recoup some monies. But yeah, maybe if I stick with it a couple years down the road, the channel starts to pay for some pickups. Sidney Crosby on the Encore. Did we see Sid pay his last playoff game? I hope not. We have Dustin Wolf on the sizzle reel. And we have Hunter Bruskowitz on the Flames. That's our 3 Young Guns. My shuffle probably just put all the Young Guns together. I don't think we're probably, I don't know. I doubt we're going to see another one. I doubt it. All right. Ikes, Kyle Connor. Base, we got Connor Hollebuck on the Encore. Yeah, we are getting one more. We got Vibing Logan Thompson, and we have Ryan Ufko. Today, gentlemen, we did not recoup our 120 and 2 tens, or actually 2 tens and a blaster. So 150. What's that? Yeah, about 150 after tax. Brock Nelson, Lucas Raymond, Cam Lund on the glossy. We have Jack Eichel on the Let Them Cook. Slaps Leon Draisaitl. Thatcher Demko. Base. 2 packs left. Not every day is a great day. Maybe we get our Young Guns canvas though, since we're not getting any more Young Guns. Nick Paul, Cousins, Noah Osland. We have Jake Ottinger on the portraits, and we have it's not going to be a Young Guns. Jake DeBrusque on the canvas. Last pack, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. Doing this little rip. We're getting a little bit faster. I just went through 2 tins and a blaster, and we're right about the 16-minute mark. Roll, Mason Laurie, Justin Hall. Sorry about the noise if you guys can hear that. Alexander Barkov. We have Z William on the glossy. A Vibing Charlie Lindgren and Ort Sider. What do we have here? Oh, we got a Schaefer. Is it red? Would I see if it was red from the back? Oh shit, it says orange. Fudge. Whatever. I'll take it. I don't have an orange one. Schaefer orange. Don't know what that is worth, but maybe a couple bucks. Maybe a couple bucks. Let's see if I have my other Schaefer here. No, I don't have the greens. I got 2 greens. Now I got an orange. Be nice if we caught a red one, but maybe one day. Guys, thank you for watching. Let's leave this up. I don't know if this is worth $5 or nothing, but we will be giving it a top loader. All right, so our hits for today are, we got John Fernacci, we got Ben Kendall, that's like a $20 card, Hunter Bruskowitz, Ryan Ufko. These are the Dazzlers, Gabe Perreault, Jake Gunsel, Jonathan Huberdeau. We got Philip Gustafson on the green, Ryan Suzuki on the Young Guns, Artemi Levchinov on the Blackhawks. And we have, this is at least like $3 or $5. We have Tristan Lennox, Daniel Yurov, Jack Williams, and this nice Outburst Barkov. I don't know. How much value you think we have here, guys? Not that everything's about value. Nothing's about value to me. I haven't sold a damn thing, and I probably never will. But it's always good to know what it's worth, right? We got the Ben Kendall. Let's say that's around $20, right? We got this Schaefer. So let's say, just be generous. Let's say $7. We're at like 27. This guy's got to be worth at least 10, 37, maybe $3 on the Outburst here. This was like a $7 card. I don't know. Maybe we got about $45 worth of value back on our $150 investment. Guys, again, thanks for watching. Have a great day. We'll be doing some more rips soon. Maybe some Series 2, maybe some Series 1. Try to get some hobby boxes. Let's go.